Welcome to this short video on the Parent Boost Visitor Visa. The government launched the Parent Boost Visitor Visa to bring families together and attract skilled migrants to New Zealand. While it does not lead to residence, it allows families to spend extended time together and supports family ties without overburdening public services. The Parent Boost Visitor Visa allows parents of New Zealand citizens or residents to stay in New Zealand for up to 5 years, with the possibility of a second 5-year visa, for a total of 10 years. To be eligible, applicants must be outside New Zealand when they apply, and at the time of approval. Applicants must demonstrate that they meet the acceptable standard of health and are of good character. They must be sponsored by a child who is a New Zealand citizen or resident. They must have sufficient funds. Parent Boost Visitor Visa holders must have acceptable travel and/or health insurance during their stay. Sponsors are expected to make sure their parents have the things they need while in New Zealand, like food, clothing, healthcare, and a suitable place to live. Even if the parent will pay for some or all of their own expenses, the sponsor is still legally responsible for covering those costs if needed. To qualify for the Parent Boost Visitor Visa, applicants must show that they have sufficient funds to look after themselves while in New Zealand or have an acceptable sponsor. To prove this, applicants must meet one of the following options. Option number 1. Parent income. If a parent is applying just for themselves, they need to show that they are earning an annual income of $32,611, or if it's a parent and their partner applying as a couple, they need to have a combined annual income of $49,552. Income can be from things like a pension, rental properties, interest from investments, or a combination of these. Option number 2. Parent funds. For this option, applicants need to prove that they have savings of $160,000 for single applicants, or $250,000 for couples. These are the total amounts they need to have access to over the entire period of the visa. Option number 3. Sponsor income. A parent must be sponsored by their adult child, who is a New Zealand citizen or resident. They must be earning the annual median wage of $69,804 to sponsor one parent, or 1.5 times the annual median wage, which is $104,707 to sponsor their partner too. More detail is available on the Immigration New Zealand website for joint sponsors or sponsoring more parents. Remember, applicants only need to meet one of these 3 options to qualify for the Parent Boost Visa. This diagram explains the visa application process that begins with the applicant filling out the online form. The cost of the visa is $3,000 for most applicants. Applicants from the Pacific will pay $2,450, with all applicants having to pay the International Visitor Levy of $100. We expect the majority of applications will be processed within 4 months. Applicants who meet the requirements will be told that their visa may be granted once they show proof of acceptable travel or health insurance. Between years 3 and 4, while in New Zealand, the visa holder must leave New Zealand to complete a compliance check, which includes submitting a new medical certificate and providing evidence that acceptable insurance has been maintained while they have been in New Zealand. For more information about the Parent Boost Visitor Visa, including other visa options for bringing parents to New Zealand, you can visit the Immigration New Zealand website. Thank you for watching.